we're about halfway on our trip to California. We're going to pick up Mr. Hayden.
We're picking up a stranger to live with us for 3 weeks.
From Australia.
Seems like a great idea.
Welcome to our life. Yeah, anyway, we got a nice little rental car, so we don't put a bunch of miles on the trip. And we're just scooting along to California.
Yeah.
Cal Earth.
It's gonna be a good time.
Fun adventure. We pulled into the Cal Earth Institute well after dark, and we were all exhausted, so we called it a night and got up early the next morning to take a tour of this amazing place. Cal Earth was founded in 1991, and since then they've been focused on providing solutions to the human need for shelter through research, development, and education in Earth architecture. Some of these buildings are more than 20 years old, and it was fascinating to see them in different stages of development. From fully furnished houses to experimental half-domes to projects just being started, the sheer amount of earthen buildings there was overwhelming. Cal Earth was truly an inspirational experience. Feeling the history of this place and all the apprentices and volunteers that had come through just got us more excited to build our own dome. On our way back from Cal Earth, we made a pit stop at the Mojave Center. Run by Nicolette and Ian, this nonprofit also runs workshops and teaches people how to build natural buildings. We were blown away at the attention to detail, the care put into the property, and most of all, the kindness of every person we met there.
No.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking. I'm like,
Yeah.
We spent the night in 2 of their adorable domes, and then it was time to take one last look before we headed out. All right, friends, enough road tripping. Let's get back to the homestead.
Take me where your river flows. I wanna drive on your open road like the wilderness where we are born singing whoa. There's an ocean in your eyes, a million stars that paint the sky. So we'll drift down with the tide singing whoa.
I reckon that feels good.
All right.
Let's just go that way.
I like it.
Are we going?
Yeah.
All right, guys, Hayden's here.
Morning.
Oh, yeah, we had an epic road trip. We went to Cal Earth. We went to the Mojave Center. We got lots of cool ideas. And so we were out here this morning planning out exactly where our little dome is going to go, because we got to go get supplies today. Because the workshop is coming up very soon. By the time you see this video, I don't know when it'll be, but it's really soon. So we're trying to find our center point because we want to make sure it fits. This is a pretty small area. We don't have a lot of wiggle room. We got to work out our buttresses around the door, which direction that's going to face. I think we're almost there. I'm going to get this a little more set here so we can start marking some stuff.
We decided that instead of the door coming out towards a driveway, this will kind of be the view. So that tree will get bigger and you'll be walking out just to the right of that tree. These trees will shade the dome eventually, and then we're gonna make the kids make a little fire pit over here. I think that'll be a good project, right? Yeah, for them, not for us.
So one of the fun things we got to figure out is what we can wrap these bags around, kind of like our bucket system. We need something similar, so we're going to take a little piece of Superadobe bag with us to the hardware store and see what we can figure out.
Jonathan and Hayden are headed to the store to do all the shopping for the workshop, and I have a few things that I need to do. While they're gone. So first up, I need to defrost our freezer because our pigs are coming back from the butcher next week. So it'd be nice to have room in our freezer. Plus it just needs a good dethaw anyway. Having it outside isn't the greatest option, but it's our only option right now. So let's get this cleaned out and reorganized. You have to get off. You want to sit on the chair? Look. There you go. Quite a few chickens left from our last butchering. Oh, yeah. Lard. No idea what that is. Homemade noodles. Celery. I don't know where to put it. I thought I was out of apple butter from last year. Turns out I'm not. I have a lot. So if anybody needs apple butter, let me know. We have a lot more meat than I thought I had. This is our last pig. And some ground beef. Peaches from last summer. Why is there a box of granola bars in here? I did not do that. It's like a melted old granola bar. I feel like that was probably you.
No, I didn't put that in here.
An empty box of ice cream bars. That's great.
Right.
This looks like it says it's apple butter snickerdoodle cookie dough.
That sounds disgusting.
We made them last year. They were really good, but I forgot that I had dough in here. We should try it. We'll see if it's any good. If it's not, we'll throw it out. Yeah, it's to help keep the freezer cold. What? Someone told me to put water containers so that they will freeze and help keep the freezer cold. Do people not do that? I don't know. Someone told me to do it. So I did it.
Who told you this?
I think my mom. Oh, look, we have ham. I found 2 hams. Thanksgiving. Lob ham. This is peppers.
Oh.
You know. I thought I'd use it. Okay, finally got this all cleaned out, getting the last bit of water out, and then we can turn it back on and organize it in a much better manner. I really wish I had baskets that fit in here. I only have the 2, but we'll make it work. Figure it out.
All right, the boys are going to the hardware store and get all the supplies to the Superadobe Workshop. Let's do it. All right, first stop, Lowe's. See what we can find. Woo! Somebody was on something when they decided they want this.
Flashbacks to Cal Earth. These are good for durability, but they suck for dexterity.
So hard.
And they're
to use,
so cheap. Nice. Yeah, that's really good.
Last trip of the day, Tractor Supply. Let's go. Hayden's first time at a Tractor Supply.
This is so
Do you want one?
I do.
Can we expense it for the workshop?
You cruise around in this.
I think we did it. Well,
we did
almost. There's like a few little things we gotta get.
Everything's looking pretty good.
Except your tomato cans.
Well, that's all right. We'll find them. They'll turn up.
He doesn't want to use our scoops.
They've got to eat tomato cans. Yeah. No, barbed wire's looking good. Got some good flue pipe.
Yeah.
Got a lot of good timber. Everything's looking good.
Yeah, we're almost there. Still gotta find a door though.
That's true.
We'll deal with that Monday when places open. Anyway, let's get back to the homestead and figure out what the next step is.
Woo! I forgot to show you the end result of the freezer. Check this out. So organized. We have fruit, chicken, junk food. And then under there we have apple butter and pork and ground beef. So I think I'm going to try to get through this with the chickens and with dogs and put up as much as we can before the pigs come. So now we can go see what Jonathan and Hayden are up to. I think they were cleaning out the garage because they got so many supplies. So let's go see what they got and see how we can help. You're just petting cats?
Just taking a cat break. Don't mind me.
I hardly ever see two.
I know.
Okay, can you show me what all you got at the store?
Okay, here's what we got.
Okay.
We got a bunch of 2x4s.
That's for making forms?
And plywood, yeah. Difference with Superadobe is you build form. Like when we do windows and doors, we just build the frame in and bag around it, but with Superadobe you build forms that you actually pull out. We got a bunch of screws and nails for cleats and building all that stuff. We got this big piece of flue that we're gonna make a sort of kind of like a dolly bucket system, but for Superadobe. It works a little bit differently. And we got all the stuff to make the compass. So we got chains and caster and a bunch of that stuff. A ton of gloves and carabiners and markers and just little things like that. Ooh, what have you got?
We're going to be organized for this workshop.
Oh, snap.
So, the week leading up, and then we have all this empty space to write things that we need.
Yeah.
I want to plan and make, we have a lot to do to get ready, so it'd be nice to make a plan tonight. And then fill up this board. Okay, I have all the weeklies, so tell me who else is coming on Monday. wanted to put this on there, even though we did it, I marked it out because I wanted to see that I did something. What do you want to accomplish Tuesdays? Tuesday should be
I think it
Hyperadobe
should
house.
be. Hayden really wants to work on the house. Not again.
Come here,
Oh
sandwich.
my gosh. So I would like to get the daily schedule on here somewhere.
Can I write daily
Jeez.
schedule?
Okay. Daily schedule for the workshop. 7:30 to 8:30
7:30 to 8:30
a.m. Breakfast. 9 to 11:30 work. And then 11:30, 12:30 is lunch / sponsor. 12:30 to 1:30. I can't read my own writing.
That's why I'm writing it.
Is class. So there will be educational stuff every afternoon. And then 1:30 till however long people want to bag.
Well, we're saying 1:30 to 3.
Yeah.
And if
Ish.
people want to stay, yeah.
3-ish. Yeah.
3-ish.
Now, your food stuff, how are you going to write that?
I'm going to put on Post-it notes in case it changes.
Okay, that's a good idea. You need a different color Post-it note.
I only got 2.
What?
I only got 2.
What?
It's fine.
Oh, no. How are we going to keep it straight? Purple Post-it notes. Wait, I didn't know that was on there. Somebody's been drawing on the Post-it notes. So do you have your food written down in here or is it somewhere else?
I don't know. Okay, breakfast ideas. Soaked oats with granola and fruit. Juices, coffee,
Maybe scones.
scones. Here's my lunch ideas. Spaghetti and meatballs. There will always be a vegetarian option. So garlic bread, smoked pork, barbecue, sandwich,
Okay, we're going to speed this up.
macaroni, and salad. Okay, I'll just read off these because it takes me a long time to write. The other options are steak taco bowls, grilled chicken taco bowls with a veggie bowl option, hot dogs, hamburgers, and pasta, maybe like a sub sandwich line, or potato bar, and pizza on our Fontana oven.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a good
We're
day.
doing pizza. Okay, anyway, I gotta write all this down, but it's getting dark, so let's just say we're gonna see you later, guys. Guys, this workshop is gonna be super fun, and we do have a few spots available.
If you're worried about choosing a day it's already full, just know that the form will let you know if that day is full. So you click the day, and if it says, sorry, this spot is full, then you know that it's full.
Yeah, easy peasy. Hey, it's like you made a really good form for
Sign up
everybody.
form?
Yeah.
I tried.
Hey, all right, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We will see you either at the workshop or later.
Sounds good.
Bye. Out here this morning, Hayden's got our center point all set up, so now is the time that we are going to just start digging our trenches and getting everything level. We want to start with a level base always and a layer of gravel. So we're going down about 12 inches on the high point. Let's get started.
The style of compass that we're going to be using is using a little caster wheel like this so that we can get 360 degree motion going around that way and then also 360 going that way. The reason I've chosen to go with this, it's a bit more advanced because you can just use a metal stake in the ground like a dog chain, but they get stuck and they get tangled really easily, so it's much easier and just much more fluid to be able to use this system. I've drilled a little hole in the side of this plastic caster wheel as well that the piece of wire is going to attach to, that the chain will attach to. Now I've just got a 2x4, I cut it into a V, a spike on the other end, and I nailed it in, and then I retook my line because the stake doesn't ever go in perfectly straight, so I retook my line with a small spirit level, scribed a new line and cut a fresh surface for the caster wheel to sit on. I'd also marked on the ground, crosshairs where the original compass was, because this obviously all gets dug up and gets messed up, and so then I can find exactly where the original compass was. Everybody's already digging out the trenches, which is great, and those trenches were marked off this original compass. So I'm also just doing for a little bit of safety, because although this stake is really firm, it'll get wobbled as we're using it. So it'll move from side to side and get loose. People can also kick it as you're building it, because it's right in the middle of the dome. So I get these little, this is just a little bit of a flower pot, popping it over like that, and then I've got some concrete mixed up in here that I'm just gonna pop in here, which gives it a bit more stability and just something to basically kick if you accidentally kick it.
So for this tiny dome, the depth of the trench, we're gonna try to get at least 2 bags underground on the shallow side. Superadobe bags are 5 inches?
Yep.
5 inches-ish. And then we're gonna put a couple inches of gravel, so we're shooting for 1 foot down on the shallowest side, which means deepest side is gonna be deeper than that. So we're trying to get our shallow area to 1 foot, use the laser level, and then get the rest of the level. Look at that beautiful trench. It's amazing. So we're gonna take some gravel, put about 2 inches in, and then probably call it for the day.
Sounds good to me.
Guys,
Oh man.
the trench is ready to build the Superadobe Dome.
I don't know, we got gravel in, everything's leveled, and
Somebody's here.
perfect. Oh,
Hi!
there's Hayden.
Hayden's here. He's ready to go. He's like, can we start building bags?
I
Let's
made
do it.
it!
So listen, if you're not signed up for the workshop yet, you should really go sign up because it's this weekend.
Yeah, we have a few spots available each day except for Friday. Sorry. But we would love to have you here if you have an extra day to spare.
Yeah. We're gonna eat delicious food.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna learn all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And we're gonna build the cutest little dome you've ever seen.
Yep. Anything you would like to say? I feel like we're just
I made it! I'm here! Thank you
It
guys!
was a long trip.
Yeah.
We were very glad you made it, yes.
So good.
We're excited to have you here.
Can't wait to make this dome.
Yes.
Get
All
on
right.
it.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. We will see you at the workshop. Are you so excited to mark off our first
I
things?
love marking things off.
We dug trenches
Yep.
We leveled the dome area.
Yep.
We put in gravel.
Sweet.
I called A-B mix for Wilcox Rock and Sand.
And it showed up today.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
The light and the fan are in the Amazon cart. The door we're going to tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We still have to get tomato cans and talk to Thomas.
Okay.
Those are going to have to be transferred to tomorrow.
Things are moving.
Look what
Things
happens
are moving.
when you don't get something done.
Oh, sweet.
Genius,
You're so
right?
Smart.
I'm so smart and tall.
You are so smart and tall.
All right, guys, things are happening. We're marking things off. We're doing it, babe.
Come to the workshop.
We're doing it. Yeah.
Come to the workshop.
Just come to the workshop.